Oh, hey, I didn't expect to see you here. I was just grabbing something to eat. But while you're here, I might as well tell you about how my diet changed last month. Come on. So, for the entire month of November, I basically decided that I would eat no meat. What it's officially called is being pesca-vegetarian. So that means I can still eat fish, eggs, milk, that kind of stuff, but nothing that walks on land. No chicken, no beef, no pork, none of that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's three main reasons why I decided to do this. The first being I have a vegan best friend. No, she's not annoying, and no, she did not force me to do this. But being around her and being able to see her live her vegan lifestyle made me wonder if I could do the same potentially and engage in a vegetarian lifestyle. So the second is that I have tried this before. Earlier in the year, at around February, I tried to do a month, but I only got to 2 weeks.
30 days of being vegetarian. So far, not been too bad. Just been really hungry. I can't say that I've seen stellar health benefits or anything like that.
It wasn't that enjoyable of an experience, and I still had a chip on my shoulder from that. So I'll explain more about what happened during that later on in the video, but that was definitely an incentive to do it this time around too. So the third reason is climate change. And I know this one is a little more depressing than the others, but stay with me. So after seeing world leaders not really take the crisis seriously, I began to get really hopeless about the situation and worried about what the future of the world would look like. That was until I watched the Netflix documentary Our Planet, which showed a lot of the effects of climate change, but it also showed a lot of the solutions. And one of those was to reduce your intake of meat. And that's one of the reasons I decided to do it as well. Not really from a high and mighty, oh look at me, I'm doing a good thing point of view, but more of a, I need to maintain my sanity by trying to help as much as I can and at least hoping that it's making a difference. So you might be wondering, how did the 30 days go? I didn't really see any negative side effects. A lot of the things they told me to watch out for online didn't really come to fruition. I didn't see any brain fog. I didn't see any fatigue. I didn't have a loss of appetite. None of that really occurred. In fact, I felt more focused, more energetic than usual. And I really was not hungry. I think the reason that is because as opposed to meat, getting protein from things like beans and peas is so much more filling with other things. You get carbs and nutrients and all these kind of things, and fiber especially in there, and it fills you up and keeps you going for a lot longer than just a piece of chicken, a piece of steak. So it went well, but this was really different from in February, and the reason being is because this time around I did my research. I was more prepared. So I got to find out what the side effects could possibly be. I got to find out what nutrients I'd be missing out on if I didn't have any meat in my diet. And I think these two things really helped, because last time around I didn't have that. And this time around I was able to plan around it. So I got a lot of protein-rich foods like beans and chickpeas and these kind of things. And even a multivitamin supplement in order to fill in the gaps. Last time I didn't have those, and I think that's why it went really poorly. So if you're considering cutting meat out of your diet in any way, shape or form, I really highly recommend doing your research and doing as much as you possibly can. Without it and without the proper preparation, the next time a piece of fried chicken or a nice piece of meat looks at you the wrong way, you're just gonna cave and forget your commitment. So do your research. So I think the last month has been a resounding success. I think I gained the experience in order to live a lifestyle that is meat limited or potentially meatless, like vegetarian or maybe vegan or maybe pesca-vegetarian long term. Since then, I have eaten meat and it has been a great experience, obviously, but I genuinely think I could go vegetarian for a longer period of time, and I'm really strongly considering it. But for the short term, I think I'm just going to cut down my meat consumption rather than getting rid of it altogether. So that is pretty much how my 30 days as a pesca-vegetarian went. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And if you had a vegetarian experience or an experience where you reduced meat in your diet, leave a comment. I'd love to see how everyone else handled it. I know my experience might not be the typical one, so I'd love to see what everyone else went through. That's all from me. I've been Isaiah. This is how my diet has improved, and I hope to see you in the next time.